Welcome out to Danville, Virginia. Daily Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium for Averett football's Intrasquad Scrimmage number 3. I'm Heath Beringer, joined by Montre Cash. And a little football Friday night we've got for you here at beautiful Daily Field in Danville, Virginia. Montre, you ready to rock and roll?
I'm ready to rock and roll and get it started tonight. So let's hope for a good one and a safe one, and hope these guys have fun doing their inter-squad scrimmage. The other two have been great, and this one's probably going to match up to the last two.
Yeah, kind of the same layout that we've seen for the first two, just a little bit of different special teams, focus on offense, just defense basically. They wanted to try to get a draft in and have a full scrimmage, but due to some numbers, not able to do so. So as you see here, we're going to start off with kickoff. They're going to be doing just against a kickoff return just scout team. Only just 2 reps. In the first scrimmage, we saw a lot of special teams, a lot more reps of special teams. That kind of died down. The second one, we saw a lot more situational stuff. Only situational stuff we'll see today, Montre, is 2-minute situation. That'll be well into the scrimmage. Just kind of the first few drives are going to be played out. The guys are going to run out. They'll get 6 plays at least. You know, if they go 4 or 3 and out, then they're done. But they'll drive the ball down the field and see what happens. But we'll get things started with a kickoff here to start. Chilly night, 54 degrees here in Danville. Feels like football Friday night.
It does indeed, and no better way to start in the year off for the football team. I mean, usually been playing at Saturdays around noon, around 3 o'clock, you know, and this is football weather. I mean, it's been a weird October, I would say, up to start today and yesterday, maybe tomorrow. Like the first couple of days, it's actually felt like fall. I mean, and it's not going to last that way for a long time. You look at the weather for next week, it's going to get right back hot. So it's been a weird one so far. I mean, just the way 2020 has been going as it has been, but nice to feel a little chill out there and let them get ready.
I don't think it's a little chill. I think it's cold.
Yeah, I would say that too, but a lot of people would call me crazy if I was to say it was cold. But I definitely would think it's cold. I'm glad I'm up here in the box and not out there on the field tonight.
That's what I was about to say. We don't have to worry about it. Only got one window open up here, which is for the camera. Going to be Will Cavanis, a sophomore, looking to kick things off, getting the thumbs up from head coach Patrick Henry in his first year as the lead man for the Cougars. It'll be the first rep of 2 reps for the kickoff team.
And a perfect 7 o'clock start here for the Cougars. Kick is away.
Fielded right at the 10, gets bottled up around the 25. Tough to tell the jersey numbers for the scout team when they put the beanies on. But I'm glad you pointed out it's a perfect 7 o'clock start. Says a lot about Patrick Henry. He's very punctual and very on time to things. Likes his players, his team to be that way. So wants to start at the top, and that's how he sets an example. Now Mason Pennell, the other freshman kicker, will come out and take rep number 2. The first time I've seen a referee with a full headgear mask on. Obviously, you can tell it's a little chilly out there.
Absolutely, absolutely. And one thing the Cougars are going to look to replace this year is the kicking spot. I mean, the last 4 years they've been spoiled with an All-American kicker in Cole Westbury. So finding a new kicker is going to be hard. I mean, especially replacing an All-American. So nothing against the kickers here today. I mean, I know they're doing a beautiful job. That's why they're here at the collegiate level. But backing up an All-American is not very easy. But that's what they're practicing for here today, as there's a little hole up the middle. gets it to about the 30.
It was Ezekiel Nicholson on the return, wrapped up by Connor Showalter. But, yeah, you make a very good point. Even if you do sit behind that All-American for a year, most of these kickers are freshmen and sophomore. Cavanis is the oldest in the kicker room, and he's just a sophomore. So, tough spot to fill and a tough place to be. So, now we're going to get a first look at offense-defense. A few key guys out for the defense today. Tip Terrell England out with a broken finger. Happened earlier this week. And then Xavier Aguilar at safety is also out. Bryce Jackson will be the first quarterback we see tonight. He was the first quarterback we saw in the first scrimmage. And then due to some missed practice time, we saw Lake Hojanaki get the start in scrimmage number 2, but it is Bryce Jackson to start us off tonight. So this will just be 6 plays, at least a minimum of 6 plays for this offensive unit. And they start off in a 4-wide set. Jackson drops back looking right, bounces it out to, I believe that's Isaiah Grice. He struggled in that first scrimmage also, Montre. He second, I believe, maybe it was his first passing attempt. Terrell England had a pick 6 to begin that scrimmage. So I'm sure Bryce Jackson would like to have a better start tonight. And obviously just looking to get a completion to get comfortable there, but not able to do so.
And I believe that is right. It was the second play, maybe the first pass. You're right, Terrell. Tip England. Just ball. Who's a ball hawk out there? Like you said, tonight he's going to be gone. This is Webster, who's going to bounce it outside and try to turn it upfield. And has a nice run there and gains about 12 on the play. Jaleel Webster, usually number 28 and number 5 tonight for the Gold Squad, is running back 1 for the first offensive team, and is a hard runner. Small guy, but runs very, very hard. Runs behind his pads and does well. But as I was mentioning, Tip England, I mean, he's just a ball hawk everywhere. He's been notarized throughout the conference, throughout the nation. Is one of the best DBs in the nation. But right back on the ball.
Yeah, nice run for Webster. Just a freshman. He is quick. Finds a hole and gets upfield. He's in backfield with Jackson again. Jackson just whips it outside on a quick wide receiver screen. That's Noah Wright. Makes a few guys miss. Gets up the field. Gets out of bounds.
Noah Wright in his sophomore year here at Averett on the field, but is a junior in the classroom. I mean, he was here his freshman year, played a season, and then transferred out and went to play basketball. So it shows out how much of an athlete Mr. Wright is, and is back on the football field and is out there catching screen balls and going for 9 yards. Is second in inches here.
Right back in the slot now. Webster to Bryce Jackson right. Tight end in motion. Going to go to the tight end. Should be enough for a first down. Nanika McCollum, the senior.
Good play there by Coach Patrick Henry in the offense. It's something he likes to see. I mean, gained a nice gain on that play. I think they ended up giving him the first down last time. So it's going to be just what the sticks look like. So I believe they do give him the first last time. So it's going to be about 2nd and 6 here. Have 4 wide with Jaleel Webster to his left. Noah coming across.
Webster gets the handoff. A little stretch to the right, bottled up, but still falls forward and gets a few yards. Going to be a nice third and manageable.
And I believe that was number 54, Malik Pulliam, on the play there. Indeed it was. The senior is one of the captains for the defensive side of the ball. I mean, you're always going to hear him. He's always going to be around a lot of plays. I mean, that defensive line for Averett for the past couple of years has been a monster. I mean, they had the most sacks in Averett history last year, but losing their lead person in sacks and I forget his name off the top of my head. Goodness gracious, but he transferred out and went Division II, and he was a big key to the Averett defense last year. But lose him, and they're not worried about it though. I mean, they're still looking very, very stout. Have a lot of things. Averett hangs their hat on defense, just like most teams at Averett do here. You know, defense wins games, but good to see the defensive line still doing what they do best.
They have been most impressive to me so far in these scrimmages. A short third down. Webster's going to get the carry again. Ref throws a flag in. Not sure if he's going to have enough for a first down anyways. But we'll see what the laundry on the field is about.
And what a blitz there by the defense. I mean, they sent the house, looked like took their chance and looked like they're going to succeed, but
Going to be against the defense.
maybe it was a little encroachment there. Maybe somebody jumped the gun.
On that blitz, like you said.
Absolutely.
So that'll be another first down for this offense. They're marching right down the field. Nice job by Bryce Jackson. 2 for 3 on this drive. Try to get a quick early completion from him early and bounced it to him. Then got a wide receiver screen. And then just a nice little dump off to his tight end for another first down. So first-year offense coordinator Kirkland Brown getting his guy in a rhythm and getting the offense in a rhythm. Webster has been the main feature back so far on this drive. He'll line up to the left of Jackson again. 4 wide receivers set, both in bunch formations. Jackson drops back, looking left to right, trying to find someone in the pocket. Trying to keep his eyes downfield, just drops it off. Noah Wright with the catch again. Fantastic job of the offensive line keeping him up in the pocket.
And, I mean, like you said, what a job by the offensive line there. I mean, Jackson had to make a couple plays with his legs himself and shows his diversity as he can get it back. But we may have a hold, it looks like, here.
Yeah, I don't know if did you see a flag get thrown?
I didn't see a flag get thrown, but the ball's going back or so. That must indicate, and there's a 10-yard penalty, so it looks like it was going to be a hold there. But
well, so much for us complimenting the offensive line.
Absolutely, because it must have been them. But, I mean, still, beautiful job to protect their quarterback. And one thing I was going to talk about before is Averett's been doing a good job, driving the ball here early. But when they get down into, like, the 20, under the 30, right there in the red zone area, 20 and below, that's when they struggle to score and keep moving the ball. I mean, that's hard for anybody to score. Even in the NFL, it's the toughest place to score. So I know they're going to look to build up on it here. And here's Jaleel Webster again. Webster running hard behind his pads. Good hit there.
It was a big hit. That was Mintz, the senior, I believe.
Indeed, that was Nick Mintz. Mintz also a 4-year player on this team. I mean, had a heck of a year last year. He was on one of the USA South All-Decades team not too long ago, about a week or two ago. Had himself a day his freshman year and was notarized his freshman year. And just to see his progress after 4 years just shows how much the Averett Cougars football team has just grown over the years and how good they've been.
So the second third down for this offensive unit. Going to be about 3rd and 12, and 3 wide receivers to Bryce Jackson's right and Jaleel Webster to his left. Jackson's going to drop back and look right. Just dump it off to his big tight end, Wesley Parker, I believe. Not going to have enough for a first down.
Going to be about 4th and 7 here. Looks like Jackson's going to stay on the field. Very manageable spot here for the Cougars. Ball at about the 23.
I was wondering what they were going to do as far as when they do face 4th downs and if the plays, the 6 minimum of plays have been up. But there's a range they obviously just want to go ahead and give their offense a chance. It's going to be about 4th and 7. Jackson drops back, going to have to step up in the pocket, and they're going to count that as a sack. Who was that got to him?
I think it was Pulliam again, and Pulliam just being a senior that he is, getting after the quarterback. No, in reality, he probably wouldn't have got after him that easy, and he probably would have got a hand on him. He was going to have to do a little bit more just to get him down, but that's just the rules they're playing by to protect their quarterback, which is smart by first-year head coach Patrick.
So that will do it for both first units, defensively. Offense had a nice drive, got down the field. Bryce Jackson 4 or 5, but just short on that third down pass to his tight end Wesley Parker, and then not able to convert on the 4th down. Now I believe we will see Lake Hojanaki, the sophomore, come in and play quarterback.
And Hojanaki, more of a dual threat guy, can take the hit, and sometimes they let him get hit because he runs so hard, and he also runs behind his pads very, very well.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that, Montre. Normally, we'll see what they do with him on this drive. Normally, they let him go live, as they do have some design runs for him, as Wesley Parker in motion. Petrosky gets the handoff. A little high snap there for Hojanaki, able to corral it. That defense line, as you talked about in that first drive right there, for this second unit, stuffed that one up, and going to be a loss of 1.
Great job by Hojanowski just to get that ball handed off. I mean, like you said, it was a high snap there. It was a tough play for him to make, but got under it nevertheless and made the play.
Yeah, Chris Petrosky in the backfield to the right of Hojanaki. Hojanaki's going to look right, throws out to the flat, gets a completion. Caleb Harrington, the junior, catches that. Should be enough for the first down. They'll move the chains.
Great pass there, great play. Nice little out route. Had the far man split out just to go on a go. Took the corner away, and it was just a one-on-one play there. Like you said, Caleb Harrington just easy in space, just moves the chain.
And once again, Kirkland Brown letting his quarterbacks get in a rhythm. A nice, short, easy completion. Get it out there, get your first completion, and get this offense on a roll, get them in a rhythm.
Like you said, just building that confidence is key in any sport, especially being a quarterback. I know that's one thing. Throwing the ball as hard as the ball goes over his head. This time he's just going to fall on it. That's the second snap that's been a little high. And this time Hojanowski just has to dive on it. Almost got his hands on that one. We're going to have a sub here in center, it's going to look like.
Yeah, it was the first one he was able to corral and hand it off to Petrowski, but that one he barely was able to get a hand on, and that will set up a long second down.
He looked like about a loss of 11 on the play, 10 to 11 on the play, and just puts the Cougars back in a tough spot. I mean, as you can see, that's where the offense started out last time after a 10-yard holding penalty. This time, just the Cougars beating up on themselves right here. First with the penalty, now with the fumble. Have one-on-one at the bottom of the screen with junior Gerard Mosby, who was a second-team all-conference player last year.
Hojang's going to get rid of this one quickly again. I think he was looking for Harrington over the middle again, but Petrosky put his hands up and not on the same page with anyone right there.
And if Petrosky was able to corral that one, even though it may not have gone to him, it would have been a nice pickup there. I mean, now talking 3rd and 20, all the white team has to do and the defense has to do is just play the sticks and let nobody get behind them. But, I mean, almost was a dangerous play there. I mean, could have got his hands on it and picked up about 9 to 10 on there. Would have made third down and 10 more manageable than 3rd and 20, but nevertheless, 3rd and 20 coming up here.
You said it was dangerous, and it kind of was. He was floating right through it, back across the middle. That's something you really never want to do, but getting his offensive line on the same page, trying to convert on this long 3rd down. Harrington in motion. Hojanaki looking Harrington's way on the wheel route. Nice ball and a nice catch. Not able to hang on, actually. They're going to call it a catch.
And, I believe if that was Des Bryant, they would not have called that a catch. I am a Cowboys fan. I do not know if he controlled contact through the ground, but what a ball there by Hojanowski. I mean, like you said, Harrington was in motion there, put it on his back shoulder where only he could get it, and, I mean, what a dime. And Madden, we call those dots also. But that was a heck of a pass there, 3rd and 20. Like I said, just needed to play the sticks, but played the sticks even there, and just was a beautiful ball, and what a beautiful catch there by Harrington.
Yeah. They're in the frozen tundra. That's not getting called a catch, man. Sorry to tell you.
Indeed is not, but glad they called it a catch here on Daily Field. I mean, good thing to see the Cougars succeeding there on a 3rd and 20. Good for them to see.
Yeah, what a ball. Hojanaki back, looking to sling it out to Harrington again, I believe. Or no, that's Sam Wall on just a little quick screen. And one thing that I really like to see is head coach Patrick Henry, he stays on the field right around midfield, stays behind the offense. He talked to Hojanaki after that last play before 3rd down, And he was also a previous quarterback. And then the first-year offense coordinator, Kirkland Brown, he was a quarterback here. So in that quarterback room, Patrick Henry is the quarterback's coach. But not only do you have him to be able to talk to, your offense coordinator was a ex-quarterback. So you just have, those minds that can help you see things differently and, point out things that sometimes you just never see as a player. So I'm sure these quarterbacks got to love to be able to have that knowledge around them.
Absolutely. And with Coach Henry being the offensive coordinator last year and with what he was able to do with Jacob Wright, I know he sees it in the guys now or they wouldn't be on the field now. I know he sees good things there. And tried to pull that one late, but in the backfield, can't see the number off the top of my head. I believe that's number 39.
Just blown up. Jalen Russell, I believe. You're right. Looks like a zone read, and Hojanaki didn't have anywhere to go.
I believe Hojanaki just handed that one off, so he didn't take the blow. And can't blame him there. It was a nice play there by Mr. Russell. Now this one sets him back 5 more yards. Now back at 3rd and 10. Defense going to look to get a stop here after giving up a long 3rd and 20 here. Mosby 1-on-1 at the bottom of your screen. Wouldn't be surprised to see Hojanowski go to him.
Looking left, trying to find Wall. He's going to have to scramble out, and he's taken down for a sack. That defensive line got after him quickly. And Hojanaki is slow to get up. So they did let him go live, and he got pulled down, and he is slow to get up. The trainers are running out there. We'll take a quick break and be right back here on the Averett Sports Network. Welcome back to Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Beringer, joined by Montre Cash, and thankfully, Lake Hojanaki was able to get up and walk off on his own power. Don't want to see an early injury, but we'll move on to punt return here that they're going to work versus a scout team, a punt scout team. I believe this is Will Cavaness getting things started. They'll only do 2 reps of this, so this is first rep of 2. And that is Jaleel Webster back there to return. Not able to get a return on this one. Will be rolled out of bounds right on the 40.
And one thing Averett's been very, very, very good at in the past has been the return game, punt and kickoff return. I mean, I believe they had an All-American kick returner last year in Joshua Tapscott, who's now playing for professional football over the seas. And, I mean, Jaleel Webster was no short of that. He was also the return man right beside him and had a few himself last year. So, Jaleel Webster, dangerous return man when he does get the chance. Just didn't get the chance that time, which may be a good thing for the punt team. I mean, as the scout punt teams out there, doesn't want him to get anything deep. But for Coach Patrick Henry's chances, he wants to see Jaleel probably return 1 or 2 this time. But it's just going to take what he got and happy for what he got. And I believe back to return now is number –
hard to tell from the side. But actually, Jaleel Webster, when we started these inter-squad scrimmages in the first one, took the first place to the house. Is this Harrington?
It is Harrington indeed, 86, and he's got a nice little hole here. And it looks like he's going to take it. He's got one person to beat. Puts a nice move on the punter. Just got one man to beat and is going to beat him. And that is Harrington for the touchdown. What a play there by Harrington.
Fantastic return. And once he got up to the punter, you get to that, and a punter or kicker in those situations, everybody at home, they're sitting there, you've got one man to beat. It's the punter and kicker. It's easy to do. And most of the time, sometimes it don't happen, but a fantastic spin move right there to get to the end zone. Almost got hawked down by a defense lineman right there, but he was able to get to the end zone.
Glad Harrington didn't. He wouldn't have heard the end of that one, but what a play there by Harrington. We just talked about how good Averett's special team has been, and coach is giving him his dap now, telling him how good he is. And Harrington out here showing himself in this last scrimmage. I mean, had a nice deep bomb there, and it's now took one to the crib off of the punt return. Got a nice little bounce there off the ball and just good blocking, though. Shout out to his blockers. Hope he's dapping everybody up on the sideline because that would not be possible without them. But at the end of it, had to make a play by himself, by his solo, and indeed he did make the play.
A little electricity on this cool, crisp Friday night. So now Ryan Curl comes out. He'll have Petrosky in the backfield again, I believe. He'll hand it off to Petrosky right up the middle. 3 or 4 yards on the run.
Going to be about 2nd and 7 here.
Petrosky now to the right of Curl. Tight end in motion. Looking that way, trying to get it to the flat. Trying to find Carter Minter, the senior.
Good defense there by Dennis Caldwell was right there on him the whole time. And Curl, the lefty, difficult to play lefty sometime from the quarterback position. Could be difficult for any sport. I mean, left-handed pitchers, hard to hit off of. Lefty quarterbacks, hard to defend. Think about James Harden being left-handed in basketball. Just left-handers are just so different and rare. They're just so difficult to game plan against, and this is why they're so good. Going to be about a 3rd and 7 here, though.
Yeah, quick 3rd down. 2 plays didn't get them much yardage. First one just a short run, and then that incompletion out to the flat. Now a 4 wide receiver, 2 on each side bunch set. Petrowski to Curl's right. He's looking over the middle of the field, and an interception dropped by Austin Paintner.
And Paintner's going to beat himself up all night about that one. I mean, hit him right there in the chest. I mean, I don't even believe he thought that one was coming to him. I think that's the hardest ones to catch as a defensive player. You know, you think about it, just the ball coming at you, and you think it's not even going to come near you, and it just comes to you, so you have to make a quick reaction. At least when your ball's in the air and you know the ball's coming, it's easier to get a pick that way. So that's why tip drills are so important. I mean, you just never know when they're going to come, and just be ready for the ball. But Cruel threw that one right at him and thought he had one, and maybe he had a chance to take it for more than just a pick. Maybe took it to the house. But nevertheless, we're just going to set this one back, and it's going to be 1st and 10 again here for the third string unit here.
This will be Webster now in the backfield to the right of Curl. Webster will get the handoff. Not much running room. That defensive line have woken up.
And they're getting after it right now. I mean, you say it, Webster got back in the game. Nixon got back in the game. Noah Wright and also Lambright. So all the skill positions are the first team, and it was the first unit out there. And now you see back in the game is number 54, Malik Pulliam. So he's just going to do what he does too. I mean, he's going to see those first team out there and says, I'm still going to show out myself no matter what it is. Looks like we may have had a hold even though there was a loss on the play. Indeed it was. So now 1st and 20 here.
Yeah, nothing worse than an offense coordinator wants to see is a negative play and then a penalty on top of that don't help the negative play in the first place.
Absolutely. And a name we haven't said much tonight, but probably the best linebacker for the Cougars is number 34, Connor Showalter. Showalter, a transfer from East Carolina University. He's in his 4th year as a graduate player this year. I mean, had himself a heck of a season last year and was convinced to stay for another year, and is a really, really good football player. This one hits the dirt, or I should say hits the turf, as we are on Daly Field. Blessed to have some turf out here. Nice stadium built by the Averett Cougars. Love looking at this at night with the light shining bright on top of it.
Beautiful facilities. Beautiful job they did. Back in the day, actually, I came on a visit when my sister was getting an award. She was getting Woman of the Year award, and I came on a visit. And then to show how long ago it was, that was still the home side.
Absolutely.
This had not been built, and I don't even know if the turf was in here yet.
Yeah.
But fantastic job they've done, and just looks beautiful here. And the night games here just real fun to watch.
Absolutely. And even though the COVID has stopped some fans from coming, we still have a nice amount of fans out here. 2nd and 20 as Curl gets called for the sack there.
Defense line is fired up.
Absolutely. They're getting after it.
They are bringing the heat on Curl.
Curl may have been able to make a play there, but they're going to blow it down just for safety precautions. Don't want anybody else getting hurt, especially from their quarterback position. They don't want to look like the Dallas Cowboys out there. I can tell you that right now.
I hate to hear that, man, because unfortunately I'm a Washington football team fan, so nothing personal this past weekend, but we just had to do it to you.
We understand.
When it rains, it pours, man.
It does, and it was not very pretty out there. And matter of fact, the Washington football team defensive line was looking like the Averett defensive line out there. Last week they were getting all over Andy Dalton, Ben Dunici, but they were just going to hand this one off as it's about 3rd and about probably forever for the Cougars, feels like.
At least 40. 3rd and 40.
Yeah, it's 3rd and forever, 3rd and 40. Nevertheless, they pick out about 4 yards just to make some different field position here. Patrick Henry running with the football, looking like he could take this one to the house if he wanted to. Looking like Daniel Jones not too long ago, last Thursday.
Just waiting to trip and fall, huh?
Absolutely he is, but.
So we'll reset, and Bryce Jackson will come back out and lead his offensive unit. Jackson, a sophomore from Durham, North Carolina. Not too far down the road. This will be his second series. He led his offensive unit down the field to about the 20-25. Faced a penalty, had to back up, and couldn't convert on a fourth and about 7. So we'll see if he can lead another nice drive and get in the end zone and get some points. Harrington coming out to the slot. 3 wide receiver set, tight end in on the left side. Can't exactly, maybe that is Petrowski to the right.
I believe that is.
Just a quick screen to Harrington. He's not able to hang on.
Great defensive play there by number 18. I believe that is Tyon Tillman. It is. Made the hit. Friends are telling them that ball's out there. You might want to play with it and take it to the crib. I mean, they want to see some points on the scoreboard. You know, defense loves getting takeaways, especially here at Averett. You know, they build it, like I said earlier, they hang their hats on defense, but good hit to make the play. 2nd and 10 now. Harrington has been having himself a game, so that drop's not going to make him too upset, but no, he could have saw some green in front of him if he could have made a play. Jackson with Petrowski this time to his left. Has 1-on-1 at the bottom of the screen with number 3, Isaiah Grice. He's going to step up in the pocket. They're going to blow it down. And that is different about Jackson, too. I mean, he also has a little bit of running ability. Maybe not to the ability of last year as in number 6, Jacob Wright. But he still has some legs indeed. And has a nice body on him, too. I mean, can take a hit if he does get hit, and it can sneak it in from the 1. That's the most important thing, to have a strong quarterback, but picks up about 2 there before they blew it down. Maybe about 4, excuse me. This time it looks like he's going to have a empty backfield. Excuse me, Petrowski's still back there. He's going to have 4 wide.
Early 3rd down here.
Big play here for both squads. Can defense get a stop here, and can offense convert on this 3rd and 7?
Jackson's going to look right, try to dump it off short, but nowhere to go, and that defensive line gets to it. Nice coverage downfield by the secondary, and nice job by that defensive line, and a little blitz sent by defense coordinator David Clark.
Beautiful coverage downfield. I mean, when the play got blown dead, I looked immediately downfield to see if anybody was open, and usually you can find somebody open every play, but this one you cannot. And like you said, just gave that defensive line time to get back there, and they've been getting that back there all day. You think they have maybe 4 seconds max to get the ball away, as Patrick Henry's talking to his quarterback, Bryce Jackson, right now.
And that's just demoralizing, Montre, as a quarterback when, you know, you don't have time to throw and then things get settled down, you get a chance to look downfield and see if you had anybody open, and you realize you didn't have anywhere to take the ball. That's almost worse than having time to throw and no one to throw it to, because they've got you smothered on both ends.
Absolutely, but 1st and 10 here now again. They're going to reset things.
Early whistle. Not sure what this is for. Still blowing the whistles, trying to get everybody on the same page. But we've seen that kind of just quick screen out to the right plenty of times. Normally you see that when there's 3 wide receivers, but you can do it with 2, just a quick little bubble screen. And honestly, normally that's just a decision that Bryce Jackson, whoever the quarterback is, makes at the line of scrimmage. You see who you have in the box. If you like what you have outside, if you like the numbers, get it out there quick, because that keeps that outside linebacker honest instead of just focusing on the run game, and just take what you can get. If you get 4 yards out of it, then basically like an inside run. So I'm sure Patrick Henry likes his quarterback taking those decisions as long as you get what you can out of it.
I mean, and all night, you think about it, every completion other than this one drop where he had from Harrington, I mean, the screens have been picking up 5+ all night. So 1st and 2nd down, if you're picking up 5 yards plus, I mean, that's making first down. I mean, picking up 5 yards on first down, that's making second and third down very, very manageable. And then it just doesn't force you to become pass reliant on that third down if you get that many yards on first down. But we're going to replay first down as Harrington's in motion.
Jackson was looking right, but he'll have to step back and get sacked again. That's Hunter Cruz, the senior. That'll get the sack. But, yeah, back to your point, my offensive coordinator in college, he pounded in our offense's head, fall in love with the 3 to 4 yard play. You know, if you do that, if you get 4 yards each play, it's a first down. So
absolutely,
just fall in love with that and ground and pound and be happy with what you can get. So a sack will set this offense back to be 2nd and 15 now.
And what would you say tonight? That maybe the 6th, maybe 7th sack already. I mean, we've had 3 possessions, 3 different units out there, should I say, with about, I mean, I would say close about 40, 45 plays, ran through all of them. But, I mean, they've been getting after it. The defensive line has been. And got to be happy to see if you're in the all-white tonight, I mean, looking very, very good. Giving up not many. Just as a run play, good cutback.
Very nice jump cut by Petrowski. Looks like he didn't have, much to run, much to get up and got upfield. So, be about, 3rd and 10 now? Right under the original line of scrimmage, so maybe 3rd and 9 for this offense.
Like you said, Petrowski made something out of nothing there. If he changes 3 to a 2, he would look like Ezekiel Elliott in the backfield out there, just making something out of nothing and picking up a positive gain. And like you said, that those 4-yard gains are big. Like you said, my dad always taught me 4 times 3 was 12, and like you said, that was a first down. So, but in this case, he needed a little bit more to make it 3rd and manageable where they could run the ball. But it looked like a pass situation here. Is it 3rd and 9? Like you said, going to have a bunch formation here. Low snap. Pulling him trying to get after again. What a pass, though. And what a hit. That is number 18, Tyon Tillman, with a big, big hit. And it looked like Wesley had it, and just an automatic first down. Was a great play there by Bryce Jackson. Found somebody, and I thought he was even going to hold on to it with the ball, with the hit on him. But Tyon Tillman with laying the hammer.
And that's a big tight end you've got to knock the ball out of. So
not a small tight end at all, like you said. But Tyon's not a small safety either. I mean, we'll talk about that one. And once again, we've been seeing every game how hard the defense has been hitting. I mean, Aguilar got one last game that was very, very big. And this time it's Tyon Tillman. And I can guarantee that one's going to go on the Instagram page, on his highlight page later tomorrow.
Well, we're about to reset, and we'll go to kickoff return now. We'll take a quick break and be right back.
I think me being involved with SAC, along with my involvement with the men's soccer team, has made my experience at Averett amazing. At first, I didn't really want to get involved around campus, but since jumping in the deep end, I feel like I've had a brilliant experience, and me being able to help Averett whilst Averett's helping me is probably the best experience.
Good evening, Averett fam. Don't adjust your volume. This is New Voices here. You have Todd Hicks Jr. right here, and to my right,
you got Crispin Jackson.
Glad to be here with us on this beautiful Friday night at Daly Field. Starting off with kickoff, A nice kick inside the 5.
There we go now. Come on.
Jaleel Webster
it
has a seam.
Is it a house?
Is it a house call? Jaleel Webster.
And he's out of there.
See you later.
Don't want to be you.
Jaleel Webster with a nice kickoff return.
Earlier, they were talking about every special teams. Now, and I'm actually starting to see the special team could be dangerous going into this season now.
Yes, that indeed. Jaleel Webster, a speedster in the kickoff return game, in the return game, period. All right, let's see the second squad of Averett's special teams.
Can we get 2?
I'm looking for 2. Can we get 2? I think we get 2. I think we get 2.
We get 2.
I think we get 2.
2 is better than 1.
2 is better than 1, but I know head coach Patrick Henry is pleased with his special teams tonight. 2 kickoff returns back. I think he's pretty pleased. It's like Caleb Harrington's trying to find a seam. It looks like he found one. Oh, but he's dragged down at the 35. Caleb Harrington was looking for a seam there, but couldn't find one. But that's a nice, solid return.
I like how the scout team bounced back. They knew they found the mistakes and was able to wrap up this time around. Now we get the offense back out.
Offense back out on the field. The 2s are going out. But, back to the special teams. The special teams look very good for Averett.
And as in football, you do want all 3 phases of your team to perform. So that special teams is that extra thing you do need.
So if the special teams put up points, that's definitely a win-win sign on both sides of the ball. Now looking at the defense. A lot of fresh faces out there.
Even with the fresh faces on this defense, we've been watching the defense have been balling out, especially that D-line. They're getting to the quarterback like they don't miss a beat. And me as a defensive player, I love to see it.
I definitely love a defense, a very nasty, strong defense. I love it. Defense does win championships. Like I said before, if you look at the Baltimore Ravens in 2001, their defense got them that Super Bowl ring. And with that front 7 of Averett, oh wow, very nasty, very aggressive.
Okay, we got the offense coming out in quads, and we got a running back in the backfield. Let's see how they do this.
At quarterback, we have number 10. Hand off Jaleel Webster, and it looks like this could be tackled for a loss.
Man, this D-line just keep feasting and beasting tonight, and I like to see it, man.
Tackle made by number 12.
All right, Taj, for you, we've been watching it for a little bit. What do you think the offense need to do that you want to see a little better?
I think the quarterback. I think quarterback has to get in the rhythm. I think the offensive line needs to come off the ball more aggressive, fire off the ball, so we can see open lanes for the running backs to gallop through, and just enough time for the quarterbacks to have time to see what they got downfield. But it's
still early.
Still early to call. But you gotta give it to the offensive line trying to stick with this ferocious Averett defense.
I do want to see some explosive plays. We got a receiver going in motion. We got Chase going in motion.
Number 10 draws back and delivers a dart to Chase, and what a big hit by 21. But Chase to be able to bounce off and keep going.
Yeah, me going here. Chase is a great receiver. He had great numbers last year, so I feel like he's going to stay being the good receiver that he is. And that's a little explosion right there to get the offense, like you said, get the quarterback feet, get him in his groove.
Definitely get him in his groove. And number 10 just sat back and drilled a dot in the middle of the field. But that was a very nasty hit by number 21 coming across the middle right there. That's danger zone for most receivers. Don't come across the middle if you're not looking to take a hit. And Chase took a hit and then some. What's the look here, Crispin?
We got tight end in motion, and we got three receivers on the house. And he gained a little something.
A solid pickup of 2 yards by Jaleel Webster. And Jaleel Webster, a very short, low-statured running back, but
You you cannot measure this man hard.
Cannot measure this man hard. Very low to the ground, runs with his pads, very aggressive runner, and also a speedster. He gets around that corner, you better look out, and that's we seen
on a special team
on the kickoff.
So like I said, you cannot. I know height matters, but you can't measure that man hard when that ball touches him.
Hey, you know this. You know the saying, speed does kill.
All right, we coming out. I think we come out another triple set receivers. They got the tight end. Tight end in motion. And
It's like another run play.
Right up the middle.
And again, like I said, Jaleel Webster found the seam. Nice cut to get diagonal and picks up a first down. Jaleel Webster, like I said, the speedster, found the seam, made his cuts, saw the hole, and bursted solid explosiveness.
For me, playing football and playing DB, I know it's hard to tackle smaller running backs because it's harder to get lower than them because they're already short. So I feel like that gives Jaleel that advantage of when he gets out there and bursts. Oh yeah, you're gonna get lower than me.
Definitely hard to tackle lower running backs, especially fast ones at that. Especially like Jaleel Webster. High snap. The quarterback.
He's rolling out.
Rolling out.
Can he find something? Just throws out of bounds.
But that is a good play to a bad snap. Roll out the pocket. Try to find something deep. But good way he did throw out of bounds. Was rather incompletion than an interception as a quarterback.
Oh, of course. You really throw the ball away and give it to the defense.
Yeah, definitely. And also he didn't take a sack there, which is also pretty good. He had the wherewithal to escape the pocket and try to make a play. It'll be second down.
So, Todd, do we keep running the ball on the defense, or we finally go with a play action and see what we can find?
I don't know. I mean, the explosive play by Jaleel Webster, the explosive run by Jaleel Webster got us down here. I think we might go back to running the ball. It worked so far. I think we should keep going to it.
Okay, he's taking time. Find him. Oh, and it hits the ground.
Looks like they was going for a little bit of sticks there.
A simple curl route.
Simple curl while I was trying to find something so our receivers can make a play. But like I said, I think we should just go ahead and just stick to running the ball.
But at the same time, you don't want to be one-sided and just run the ball the whole game. You do want to, because if you stay committed to that run game, eventually your defense, all right, we're gonna pinch the box. What you gonna do now? Like, we're going to force. So I feel like let your quarterbacks get wet and throw out and short routes, slant routes, like they've been doing earlier tonight.
Yeah, try to get the quarterback to get wet.
Oh, we got a receiver going in motion. Here we go.
Have time to
throw. And it's up!
Oh, almost intercepted there. That was a dangerous throw there.
Really?
By number 10.
I call it now. Eventually, this defense is going to get an interception. I'm calling it now. That ball's in the air for a long time.
Ball was in the air a long time. The quarterback did have a lot of pressure in his face. He couldn't see his receiver. But
the first interception I supposed to happen bounced off his chest. Now that one, I know you said earlier about the tip drill. Prime example. The defense is going to get one. The defense is definitely going to get one.
The defense is looking prepared to get another turnover. The defense is looking great. Offense still probably needs a little work.
Got a couple sacks today.
Couple
hurries.
Couple hurry ups. Hey, a lot of batted balls. A lot of pass deflections.
Incomplete passes. Got to throw it away. Quarterback got to get on the run.
So the defense is absolutely doing their job. It looked like we're having a change on both sides here. It's just a beautiful night.
Cold, chilly
night. Friday night. Just brings back memories of Friday night lights in high school. Just getting back in the groove of it.
Oh, you missing now? After game win.
Yeah, man.
It's on Waffle House.
Definitely miss it. Definitely miss it. All right, we have to change the quarterback. At quarterback now we have number 8.
But now, what I'm taking away from the game right now is definitely this defense. In my opinion, it's the defense. The quarterbacks, that's another thing. But in player I'm looking at so far is Jaleel. Oh, and we got a runner ball.
Sounds the same in there. Oh,
No 31. They're able to bounce to the outside and take a body with him.
Definitely, like he definitely lowered his shoulder and picked up an extra couple yards there. That was a very aggressive run. He meant he was going to get him some, and he got him some.
Now I think the offense starting to get comfortable with the run game, like you said. But now I think it's time to switch our bodies. They're like, we could bring in Jalil, boom, bringing him 31. That's a power back right there. We just saw what he did. He's gonna take a ball. He's gonna take 2 with him.
You have a trip set to the left.
Then we get a 88 emotion.
Another
run
a pull of
read option.
Number 8 soaring off the legs, but
Got a little speed on him.
little speed, almost Lamar Jackson like, almost.
Relax.
Almost Lamar Jackson like.
Alex Smith.
But that was an amazing play.
Yeah, Alex Smith.
I think that's what the read option is set up for. You set the defense up. You keep running the ball. Eventually, you see you pull it, and exactly what number 8 did, and pick up a nice gain of 5.
Yeah, they bid on the running back. Okay, you gonna keep buying on the running back? Nice look, tuck and run. All right, we got 4 receivers out. He sees something. Spinning. Another incomplete pass.
If number 10 would have jumped out a little ahead of it, that could have been a pick the other way. That could have been 6 the other way.
Yeah, we seen a lot of balls hit the ground tonight.
No, but it's still early.
Of course.
Still early.
The quarterbacks, I feel like they're gonna find their groove. Like one quarterback found his groove early in the game with the ball. So I feel like I know it's there.
It's there. It's just a matter of time. Definitely just a matter of time.
I'll say another one. Chase with the slant route. That was something to go. Okay, this quarterback feel like I got comfortable now. I could hit my receivers.
Yeah, definitely. We have let's say doubles.
Yeah, I think the tight end coming down. He's a tight end.
Number 31 in the backfield with number 8.
Just a weird little set right here.
Number 8 checking the call.
Tight end coming in motion. He came back. What are you gonna do?
Oh, he tried to pull it. He read the DN wrong there. Number 7 Tolo back there.
I think that's just a defense communicating with each other, like pull. I don't think we heard it loud enough, so they knew what was coming. They knew what to expect.
That was a great reaction by the defense. They got lucky with the first read option play, but the defense said, "You're not going to fool me again."
I feel like this defense, they communicate a lot, and I feel like that plays a big role in that front 7 and that linebacking core. That communication, like, yo, he's going to pull or he's coming this way. That plays a big role.
Definitely, communication definitely the key. Did you see a flag get thrown?
I did not, but something got thrown because the offense is backing up. That's been a problem tonight, too, for the offense is penalties. And that's something you want. That's something you, as an offense, you want less of. So hopefully they fix that.
Hopefully they do fix the penalties. But for a scrimmage, it's what you want to see. You want to get the kinks out in the scrimmage before you actually go play real team, real competition. Not saying Averett in his squad scrimmages are not competition, but it's very different from conference play.
Yeah, understandable.
Definitely different from conference play. We have Jalil Webster back in the backfield again.
Do he get the rock again? Do he get the rock one more time?
I don't know. We shall see. And the handoff to Jalil Webster, and he found the seam again. The very tough man to tackle. Carried like 4 guys with him. Like you said, Crispin, very short running backs are very hard to tackle. Very hard to tackle.
If you're a 5'9", 5'6" type of corner, trying to get low with a dude that's 5 foot, you just gonna say 5 foot?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you ain't tackle. Like, it's hard to get low to receiver like a DB, a running back like that.
Yeah, definitely. He definitely picked up at least about like 4 to 5 yards on that carry. Do it. 2 receivers to the right, one.
It's a trip set and that tight end coming in motion.
Yep. Tight end in motion.
Do the tight end go out? He stays there.
Another carry. And Jalil Webster gets swaddled up in the backfield. That defensive line is very ferocious. Not letting nothing up. That defensive line is looking very fantastic tonight.
Yeah, it's been a long day. I don't care which quarterback throwing in there. It's been a long day for the quarterbacks and the D line. It's having a field day with it.
Definitely having a field day. Definitely having a field day tonight. Are you looking forward to any games this Sunday, Crispin?
Baltimore and Pittsburgh. I got a lot of friends that are Pittsburgh friends, so I need Pittsburgh to lose. So yeah, and the Chiefs and the Jets. Even though that's just my favorite team, but it's not a game everybody like. Oh, Chiefs and Jets.
Yeah, the Baltimore and the Steelers is definitely an interesting game to watch out for. Definitely can determine who is number one in the AFC North.
All right, so we got.
It got blown up.
If he had enough time, 86 was wide open here with a nice little ball.
He had 86 there on the wheel. He also had number 80, Sam Wall, coming up the seam. So he had a lot of receivers open. Like I said, he just didn't have enough time.
That's the defensive line. Like I know we keep saying it over and over. The defensive line is not giving this quarterbacks no time to set their feet and get comfortable.
Not enough time, not enough breathing room for this quarterbacks to get in the rhythm. And that's what you want out of your defensive line, to be very disruptive, be very hands-on. As long as the defensive line do their job, the DBs can sit back and relax and hopefully come up with some picks.
I know we're talking about Sunday games. We got a playoff game this Sunday, future playoff game this Sunday. Green Bay and the Saints.
Definitely a featured matchup there.
We had a talk earlier in our podcast in class when I said Green Bay is a playoff team or an NFC championship team. You said no.
But we'll have to agree to disagree on that one.
But Green Bay beat the Saints.
We will have to see. That's a bold prediction. You thinking Green Bay will take the W with the Saints? Okay.
No Michael Thomas. He's still in and out of practice. I'm taking Green Bay.
Okay. We shall see. We shall see. Have a change. Looking at the punt teams for right now. Again, a bright spot in this scrimmage is special teams.
Yeah, I feel like special teams, defense, having a field day. Like I said, they're having fun, man. Definitely
having the field day. This special teams is definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, but me, I ain't a big fan of punting because I ain't trying to sit there and see dudes run at me. So it's like, no, I can't. I'll be the person that run down if I can run the ball. I'm trying to fair catch faithfully.
You gotta keep your head in the swivel at all times. You gotta keep your head in the swivel.
They're gonna put your head in the swivel. Oh, I don't do special. Not punt, kickoff. Okay, but that punt team, nah.
Again, like it's great to see the punts and the kickoffs in the scrimmage, because especially for Averett, replacing an All-American for a kicker is very hard. I don't think for the kickers they don't really need to match that. They just need to be able to just do a good job. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't think you can fill the shoes of All-American.
But you never want to fill the shoes of someone else. You always want to come on and put your own foot in the door.
Yeah. Put your own path. Fair catch call. I see what you're talking about there. That could have been drastic for him if he did not fair catch it. That's why you make a smart move right there. That's exactly why number one is back there. Make a smart move, very decisive move to call for a fair catch. You don't want to risk yourself trying to be a superhero.
Not even you just want to risk yourself getting hurt. I won't say being a superhero. If you got them coming, just call a fair catch and live for another day.
Definitely live for another day. Definitely the punt team resetting here.
Here we go now, y'all.
Very line drive punt and a catch. Oh, looked like he was going to catch and run there.
Thought he had something.
Definitely thought he had something there. All right,
we're finna go to break, y'all. We'll be right back.
Welcome back to Daily Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium. I'm Heath Barringer, joined by Montre Cash once again, and we're on to the 2-minute situations portion of this scrimmage. Bryce Jackson will have the first opportunity with this first offensive unit. Situation is there is a minute 52 on the clock. Obviously, there's no clock on our scoreboard. We'll keep it for you guys. They'll keep it here on the clock on the field. But 1:52, the offense has one timeout, and they need a touchdown. So will be a 4-down territory everywhere for them, and they'll try to get in the end zone.
And it looks like Gerard Mosby is going to hop in at the bottom of our screen along with Noah Wright in the slot. And the slot on the top of the screen is going to be Chase Nixon. And at the top, very top of your screen, you're going to have number 3, Isaiah Grice.
So they just put the 1:52 on the clock. A full wide receiver set, as my owner partner pointed out. I believe that is Webster to the right of Jackson. Jackson's going to take a snap, look right. Long shot downfield, first play, and can't hang on. Isaiah Grice had it in his hands, and his jersey's under his shoulder pad a little bit. I thought they might get a little PI call, but no flag on the field. But what a ball. Nice ball from Bryce Jackson on his first throw on this 2-minute situation. And his guy out wide that you pointed out before the play can't hang on.
I think it would have been a PI call had he not been able to get it, but was such a for sure grab. The ref probably didn't even want to call it just to, probably keep the 2-minute drive going. In this situation, they would have had to hurry up and get on the ball, and the ref probably just assumed that he was going to catch it. But, well, like you said, what a dime by Bryce Jackson there. I mean, put it right there on the money in between, right in the breadbasket for Isaiah Grice. Just bobs a little bit. Low snap is this one across the middle. And what great defense there. I believe that is number 21, Gary Stevens. David Payne. That was David Payne getting a hand on the ball there. Thought it was a slant. Would have been good for about 6 yards, but
I thought Wright had it.
I did too. Would have been a very solid drive. I mean, drive opener. But now looking at 3rd and 10 is going to be
a quick facing 3rd down, and you don't get 2 completions.
2 for sure completions that Bryce Jackson has given good balls to.
Yep.
But now Noah Wright across the middle. Low snap again. Going to be a tough play there. But what defense here. That's number 13.
Jamal Ash
on the play.
Trying to get it out to Gerard Mosby on the wouldn't say quick out. That was about a 10, 12-yard out, and that's all about timing. That's a throw that's about timing. And when you have a low snap, that throws your drop off, and that ball was just a bit inside. Ash was able to get his hand on it and breaks that up. So 3 quick incompletions, and now actually it just says they have 2nd down on the field over there, but it is 4th. No, they changed it. It's 4th down. So 4th and 10. There's a minute 39 to go, and this offense has not got a first down yet on this 2-minute situation.
And we've been raving about the defensive line all night tonight for the Cougars, but the secondary missing 2 starters. Deontay Neuville usually starts at safety for him. He's been injured with a high ankle sprain, has not played in one. It has not played in one scrimmage in the fall. It starts at safety, and like we said earlier, Terrell Tip England starts at corner and has gotten 2 picks in both previous scrimmages. Has not been there, but the defensive backs are looking very, very good as we got somebody rushing off the edge. What a play there by Jackson, and they blow him down.
And he is upset.
Very questionable call there by the ref. I thought Jackson made a heck of a move to stay away from any defender. I don't know if they were even in arm's reach of him.
Yeah, just nice job to move in the pocket there. But they're blowing the whistle early tonight, and that's what they're trying to do, and that's what they're going to do. So that 2-minute situation fails, and maybe, we thought they might just do one situation, but that one was so quick. 4 and out, basically, 3 and out, and then they had to go for it 4th down. They needed to drive down and get a touchdown, but a quick, 3 incompletions and a sack on 4th and 10, they'll send this second unit out and give them an opportunity. They're going to have the same type of 2-minute situation, minute 52 on the clock. They have one timeout and they need a touchdown. But you said something there on that drive. The defensive line we've talked about all night, and it was the secondary that made the plays early on that drive, but the D-line's the one that finished it off on that fourth down.
Back in is late Hojanowski.
Hojanowski got hurt earlier in the game, but got up and walked off on his own power. Good to see him back in the game. Full wide receiver set. He's going to start off looking left on the wheel, and a nice ball caught once again. Him and Harrington linking up. Fantastic ball, just dropping it in the bucket from Lake Hojanowski, and nice hands from Caleb Harrington. That'll be a first down, and he got out of bounds, so that'll stop the clock.
And, Harrington, had to stretch out. Was a nice ball, but kind of, was towards the sideline a little bit more than what he wanted probably. But, adjusted to the ball and put out for sure sticky hands. And what a ball there for the first pass for Hojanowski.
So right at midfield now. Hojanowski looking left once again. That was going to be a little too far for his favorite target. Caleb Harrington. That was Petrowski in the backfield now. But they'll reset, be 2nd and 10.
Hojanowski tried to get the quick out there, was a nice play call, I believe. Would have had him out, would have gained about 5 yards. Would have stopped the clock again, too. Would have been a big play. But Caleb Harrington tonight, is having himself a game. By far the offensive MVP for this team. He has a touchdown punt return today. Also has 2 deep bombs. I say easily both of them over 30 yards. So has about probably 70 to 80 yards receiving.
Harrington in motion now. Going to be 3 wide receivers to that right side. Hojanowski's going to look that way. Pressure quickly up the middle. Whistle's going to be blown, and he's going to be sacked. Not what you want to take there, and PH is going to take the timeout. So that one timeout they have, they're going to use it quickly, and that'll back them up. It'll be about 3rd and almost 20. We'll see where they spot that. But a timeout taken by the offense, and we'll be right back on the Averett Sports Network.
I think Averett's a special place because of the camaraderie amongst everybody. I feel like it's a lot of friendships that won't be broken throughout my life, and it gave me a chance to show my abilities in wrestling and in the classroom.
Welcome back to Daily Field. I'm Heath Behringer, joined by my owner and partner, Montre Cash, and this offense facing a long 3rd down in this 2-minute situation. Hojanowski took the sack on 2nd down. Quick pressure. He's going to fire it over the middle. Going to be intercepted. And that 2-minute situation is over. Defensive stop. That one made by waiting to get a number 30. Kerry Dickinson, the sophomore. Hojanowski just threw that one off his back foot and found the wrong teammate over the middle.
What a play there by number 30. And was a headsy play, His team winning, you always want to get the 6 involved in it, but took the knee, took the slide, and it's going to end this game and get the dub. But that is it for the 2-minute drill. We will now have some kicks going here, but thank you for joining me today. I am Montre Cash, along with Heath Behringer. We will see you next time.
Welcome back out to Daly Field at Frank R. Campbell Stadium as we're getting set for the last portion of this scrimmage. The young guys getting out, getting some reps in.
I heard a lot about these young guys. They might be a surprise. A lot of people said they're getting there, but I really want to see what they have. Can't wait to watch.
We've seen multiple drives in this scenario through the first few scrimmages, but maybe just one drive each for each quarterback. This is McGlarry in now.
Hey, I know. Sorry to repeat myself, but it's like this freshman defensive line took a little advice from their veterans, and they still playing the same ball as well, stopping the run game from the first play.
Really just pounding it up front. They'll get a drive. Each drive, they'll start at the 30-yard line and just play it out. So if you go 3 and out, you go 3 and out, and we'll see what head coach Patrick Henry, how he wants to handle it as far as if they all go 3 and out when they get another rep, or that's all you're going to get for the day. Getting a little chilly here on Friday night. Don't want to keep him out too late. We'll see what he wants to do.
We got a receiver coming in motion. Quarterback got time. He think he got something, and nice catch by number 1.
Ezekiel Nicholson.
As a freshman going playing college ball, what was the hard parts for you? You like, okay.
Well, honestly, right when we just talked about, when one of the defensive backs, Coach Kasim Black, came in here and we were talking about just the difference that we see from those older guys, these younger guys come on the field is, and like I explained, and for me it was just getting ready for, the speed. The speed is completely different. And then on top of that is, you're learning a complete new system most of the time. You're thrown into a brand new playbook. And for me, obviously as a quarterback, not only do you have to know what you got going on, but
number 1 able to gain from a mistake, almost an interception by the DB.
Yeah, Chris Ingram almost had an interception there, bobbled that out of his own hands and went back into Nicholson's for the reception. But back to what I was saying, it's really just you've got to know everybody on the field, what they've got going on. So that's really tough. And that's such when you see a young quarterback that's really thriving in a new situation, it's very impressive because you got to learn everything new, and it just shows the testament to the time they give to learning what they need to, and it's just a complete new adjustment.
Yeah, like you say, you played quarterback, so we know it was hard for you to see the whole new playbook, new formations. Oh man, okay, he's taking bodies with him.
Big running back Rodney Scott.
Big running back for real. He took a couple bodies with him. He's might move him to fullback.
Yeah, saw him a few times in his first few scrimmages, making some nice plays.
But for me, what I like to see for this freshman group is the chemistry they get to build with each other. That's something I really like to see, how the quarterback can build with his receivers. I think we see a little early on with the quarterback and number 1 building with each other. All right, what we got? We got two receivers out on one on the other side. They run the ball again.
Should be enough for the first down.
I ain't gonna see.
That was Ethan Barnhart with the carry.
To my side, we got 2 receivers on the other outside. We got 1 receiver and a tight end.
Ian McGlarry looking at the sidelines, trying to get the call in.
Quarterback got time. Looking for something. I think he just threw the ball away. I feel like that small things right there, I feel like that's a good improvement as a freshman quarterback to know to throw the ball away, don't take a sack, or don't try to force nothing. Because most of the time, you know, as a young quarterback, you want to show coach I could get it there. But I feel like that was very immature of him to throw that ball away.
Show you want to make, or you can make the plays, but more or less your second point is don't try to force things. You know, if you get sacked, you get sacked. Just hang on to the ball. You don't turn it over. Hopefully it's not too much of a loss of yards, but don't try to force something, turn the ball over, try to force something in the middle. But
like the upperclassmen, we got a chance to watch. They had 8 sacks tonight, so you know, they could get to the quarterback.
So 2nd and 10 now for McLaren.
Are we playing one high? I think we're playing one high. Come over the short route. He's number 6 trying to do something with the ball. He gains a little couple yards.
Nick Andrews on the little bubble screen.
That's something we've been seeing a lot too. Is the screen game. I think the offense is really trying to and put that in a play, but the screen game, the kick screens to get a receiver out get out the field. Okay, we got quads out now. Let's see what we got number 1 going in motion. Number 11, I want to say, was able to catch a nice little curl in the middle of the field, gain a couple yards.
Another first down.
Was that? Wait a minute. Was it 11? My bad. It was 17. My fault. It was 17. He was able to catch a little curl route.
Andrew Rabin. So fresh set of downs for McLaren in this offensive unit.
Let's see what the young quarterback try to do now. Got the tight end moving, run the ball.
Be a 2nd and 6 now.
I like how the freshman team, they're balanced. I feel like they can run the ball, move yards, or they can pass the ball and move yards. And I feel like they've been showing out these last couple of plays. It's not too one-sided. It's definitely balanced. And I feel like as an offense, you want to be balanced.
McLaren getting a little chat from head coach Patrick Henry, and he'll get set for this 2nd down.
Let's see what the tight end does. Tight end goes in motion. There's another. They running the ball again. Running back has a nice little gain. He's in number 22.
Jalen Bray.
Yep. He found him a nice little open field. Try to do something with it.
Be the first 3rd down McLaren in this offensive unit will see. So we'll see if they make a decision, if they want to go for it if they don't get it here.
Why not go for it? It's a scrimmage. Got nothing to lose. Why not?
Be a 4 wide receiver set, 2 on each side.
I want to say we still playing one high. The corners kind of backed up a little bit. Got the slot receiver. Quarterback trying to find something. Did he get it? He's able to find his receiver. Number 17 again with his 2nd reception with another catch tonight. Rabin, I want to say.
Andrew Rabin. Yep, and nice job from McLaren there in the pocket. Steps up, waiting on Rabin to get moving on the curl route and gets the first down.
Now I see why it's so dangerous when you give quarterbacks time, okay? 'Cause eventually they're gonna find the receiver. But 17 got a couple receptions tonight, so he's eating tonight. So he's gonna get all the catches he can make. He's gonna try to make them now. I kind of feel kind of fishy about this trip set because you have the middle receiver. Well, number 1 goes in motion.
McLaren's looking that way. Gonna throw it out to Nicholson in the flat. Completes it, but he'll go nowhere.
me and Tosh were talking earlier about Sunday's game. Do you have any games you're looking forward to this Sunday?
Well, my football team, they're off this weekend. My Wolfpack, my college team, they're off this weekend also. But that 425 matchup, Seahawks 49ers, Seahawks coming off that loss, they're going to be at home. Another divisional matchup. I think that's going to be a good one.
I knew he was an NC State fan.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Ain't nothing wrong with them. I don't play nothing wrong with them. They're there, but I feel like North Carolina sweeping under the radar now. But
yeah, they've taken control in football. Matt Brown coming back and making some moves now.
Oh man, he's able.
Nick Locklear, the running back.
He was able to gain for a couple more yards, give himself a little boost.
Nice little manageable third down now.
But again, I'm looking forward to this Sunday. I was talking to Tosh, it was Green Bay and the Saints. I feel like Aaron Rodgers is going to get the job done. And I didn't know about the Seattle and San Fran is a good one too. Seattle coming off a great game. Even though it was a loss, it was a great game. And to me, I feel like that's the toughest division in the league right now, that NFC West. I told Taj and Zach, that division can have a 3-team playoff team in there. And I really feel like they could all make it. The Rams, Arizona, and Seahawks could all make it. So that'd be crazy, but it's possible.
Big third down here for Ian McLaren, the freshman.
We back on the trip set and one back in the backfield.
Had him, just threw it behind him.
Them the plays as a defensive player, the plays you don't like, the crossing routes, because it throws off the function because you don't know what receiver to take. So you definitely want to communicate with your other defensive player on the other side. Like, hey, he's coming across. I'm gonna take him. You take him. There's
a flag on the field. I think it's gonna be offensive holding. You're gonna bring it back.
Something you don't want to see. That's been a big problem tonight too. The penalty has been a big problem. The freshmen, they managed it, but like I said, you don't want to see these penalties, especially how they was moving down the field.
So they'll keep it third down. It's going to be 3rd and 15 from the 23.
So most likely a passing situation. We got a tight end. We got two receivers near us, and we got a receiver by himself on the other side. The tight end goes in motion. Quarterback trying to find something. He finds something right in. And he drops the ball. The receiver had him.
Jordan Brown streaking down the middle of the field. They had a little motion over. Nice play design from Kirkland Brown, the offensive coordinator.
Yeah, that was a nice play. He had the DB burnt, wide open. It's just tough. I know it's tough. That drop was hard for him. That would have been his first TD of the night.
Nice ball from McLaren. Nice read. Saw the kind of safety's eyes on that wheel route that they've hit on a few times tonight. Nice job to readjust, reset his feet, and throw it over the middle. Nice ball, but not able to hang on was Brown.
Since you like a quarterback guru, what have you seen for the freshman quarterback so far tonight?
He's looked pretty good. I mean, this last on that third down, the down before that when he got the holding, he had the right read, try to get it over the middle, but not accurate, but had pressure. So we'll see what he does here on 4th down. Going back shoulder.
Wow. Hey, I love it, man. Good defense from the defensive back, able to hit the ball away from the receiver, no pass interference call. Amazing. That's the way you play. That's the way you want to play that ball.
Well, that'll do it for the first set of young guys. McLaren had his team downfield, had opportunity to score.
I like how that first group was very explosive. They wasn't afraid to chuck the ball down the field, go for a fly route or whatever. And I feel like you always want to be that offense or that offensive coordinator that's not afraid to, okay, I'm gonna throw a bomb. Now let's see what the second group come with. Hopefully the second group got that same mentality. Nice, that chemistry all together. Let's see what they bring to the table.
This will be Cason Poitras now, the freshman at quarterback. He'll hand it off.
Oh, man. It is number.
Jacob Harris with the carry.
That was Jacob Harris. That was a nice little run bounce by him, able to bounce to the outside, gained something. Defense still came up and was able to shut him down.
So nice little first down game. Be second and about 7 now.
We got 2 receivers on the other side of the field. We got the tight end motion with the other receiver. Quarterback trying to find something, trying to get in. The ball is batted down. Almost could have been a sack.
Poitras trying to get rid of that one. Had some pressure. Didn't have really much time for his guys to get open downfield.
Come on. That's what we're working with. All right, low snap. Quarterback feels comfortable. He's running out of the pocket, trying to find something. He just takes off with it. He gains a couple yards.
Nice job. Didn't want to force anything over the middle. Going to his right. Don't want to throw across your body. Should be enough for a first down.
Was you ever a dual threat quarterback in high school?
I could run a little bit. Actually, to really piece it all together, to make it more sense for you, I was a wide receiver that kind of just put there. I started out as a backup my sophomore year because if somebody got hurt at quarterback, they couldn't get it to me out at wide receiver. They wanted me able to still have the ball in my hand, so kind of developed a nice arm and became a quarterback. In my junior year, I kind of split time, and then my senior year, I was the man and ended up having the opportunity to go to wing it and play. So
another low snap where they try to do.
Rodney Scott, the big running back, with a nice spin move.
Oh man, I didn't know he could move like that. No. But in high school, you do have the receiver that could go to quarterback. You never know your true position in high school. It's like, coach, I can play anything. It's like backyard football to me. I'll play tight end if you need me to. So it's like, so you got a little speed on you. Okay, nice little read option.
Second and 10 now for Poitras.
But I think that's a fun thing about playing high school football. You just never know your position. Like, coach, I can play anything. We got a trip set. We got a trip set near us. Let's see if they're gonna send one in motion. No motion. They try to cross up the DBs.
Throws that one kind of at the feet of his receiver. And facing now 3rd and 10.
I see a lot of trip sets. As a quarterback in a prison-like offense, what do you get from this triple set when you come out with these triples?
Well, you just really want to get something, that you want to get the defense in. And that one goes over Nicholson's head on the 3rd down. It'll be 4th and 10. Wonder if they'll stay out there and go for it or just rotate the next group. But looks like they are going to rotate the next group. But honestly, it's just, all in. You want to get the defense in a situation that, exactly what you want them in. So, if they're not in that situation, you want to be able to audible into a different play that's more suitable for you, and so on and so forth. But it's honestly, you let them line up and you kind of take a look from there as what you can do. And honestly, on the flip side of that, you can line up in certain things if you watch enough film and, that they run this type of coverage when you line up in this certain type of formation, then you can take advantage of that if, they do stay in that and just kind of different things like that.
Me playing defensive DB in high school, what I saw, what they like to do with that is y'all like to switch a lot. You'll bring that the middle receiver and the outer receiver, y'all make them switch locate, and it's hard for DB. By that time it's too late for us to communicate, like take this man, then quarterback got a receiver wide open.
That's actually what they did on the drop touchdown pass from McLaremy. They had been hitting that wheel all night, and then that outside guy, he just kind of cuts up field almost to like a post, and the safety kind of hopped on that wheel. This is a Paris, I believe. Jacob Paris, no.
Oh, man.
This is Ethan Barnhart with the run.
He tried to take the quarterback with him. Quarterback let the ball go now. But that was a great run by him, able to take a couple bodies with him and gain some extra yards. Are we playing too high? No, I think one of the corners coming down to play, man. I think we got man to man. We got a single high safety.
1st and 10. This is Saquon Harrison, the sophomore at quarterback now.
Spring game. Oh. That's
nice tackle from Dwayne Mims.
I think that's number 17, third reception for the night, if I'm not mistaken.
Andrew Raybon, yes.
Yeah. His name, we were talking about. We called his name a lot tonight.
Yeah.
He might have a bright future going into his sophomore year, or even going into next
spring.
Season. Yeah.
That's one thing that's just been really key, and I'm sure these coaches have been excited about that. They've had this time. Yeah, it's unfortunate they haven't been able to play, but
you got so many players on your team. It's like when the spring does come around, how do you pick these players apart?
And, normally when you come into freshman comes into a football season, they have a camp, about a 3-week camp, and it's just, go, so much on the fly. And you have time to really just sit them down and walk through things with them and teach them, a little more slower than you normally would. So a lot of nice one-on-one instruction that Patrick Henry's been able to have with these freshmen.
But it's a nice thing that Averett does do. All right.
That was Nicholson, the catch from Harrison, out in the flat.
The thing I like that Averett does a lot to help the freshmen is the JV team. Since there's so many football players, okay, we still gonna get a freshman's time to play for they get the groove or the college ball before they go into playing with the big boys. And I actually like that, and I feel like that help them out a lot as well. Cause D1 schools is like you just with us, like either you gonna be an all true freshman or you're gonna wait until next season.
Yep.
Do you think D1 schools should invest in like the little JV team type thing, or how do you feel about it?
Well, and that's the thing I was about to say, and that's why I said earlier, when you see somebody on that type of level, or even in the NFL, when you see first year, second year guys making immediate impacts, it's very, very impressive. Harrison's gonna not keep it. I thought he'd keep it on the zone read, but he handed it off. That might be a 15-yard penalty. It's not, but he handed it off to running back Quentin Jones. Didn't get much, but back to what I was saying, if you see somebody making that big of impact in their first or second year, it's just impressive because you come in, you've got to learn the system. You got to learn how your coaches coach, the type of play calling that, they want to be, the timing with everybody on the field. And, that's why, when you see these freshmen that come in, Trevor Lawrence, for example, obviously he's just been in the news with everything, but he came in his freshman year, immediate impact. And that's what's so impressive, that sometimes when they recruit those guys, that they don't need that. They know they can come in and make an immediate impact, and that's just what they do. Harrison's looking to go for a shot here.
Yeah. He's got. He has it.
Going to be a pass interference on the defense, I believe.
Yeah, we did see a lot of DB was tripping up and did kind of grab the jersey or did kind of grab the hand. I understand where you're coming from. D1 is like true freshmen are that's more common nowadays. Cause like if you like you said, they be there during the summertime or some of them they can enroll early. So the winter time it's like we got the playbook like before the.
And in some cases, sometimes they enroll. That they go into their senior year of high school. They play that first semester. Sometimes they graduate high school that December and they enroll in that spring. So sometimes they'll have a whole spring to play with the squad and then also the following camp while being there the entire summer. For example, my first year at Wingate University, we had a kid transfer in from West Virginia, and he had been at West Virginia the whole summer before his freshman year, and then that whole year, then decided to come after the spring, after some things happened there. They had a quarterback transfer in, actually Will Greer, but he decided to transfer out, and he came to Wingate. He was there that entire summer and had the camp before that. So, it's on just how things work out for you, honestly.
Yeah, I really do feel like the early commitment, the early enrollment is a big thing for high school kids. Like for D1 athletes, I feel like that does give a freshman a push over the freshmen that's supposed to come in the summer or the fall. Because like you said, you get that early enrollment. It's like, oh, I'm part of the team. I've been since winter. Not even in spring. I've been since the winter. So I'm already tapped in with the coaching staff, my playbook, my film, and every stuff like that. So, but not. So I understand why some kids take advantage of that. Oh yeah, I'm just enroll early. I'm not gonna finish off high school just early. But Trevor Lawrence, he was one of those special freshmen that, okay, he's built different. Because you rarely see freshman quarterbacks go into college and do the things he did. Even Kyler Murray was one. When he went to A&M, he was another one. Like, okay, you different.
Harrison now in the backfield. Two wide receivers.
Is it inside? And we got a flag on the field.
Be third down, backed it up.
Okay, would you rather have no offense or no defense? If you had to pick your poison, which one would it be?
Well, my big thing is always, and honestly, I'm an offensive guy. Mm-hmm. People say defense wins championships, and they do. But at the end of the day, you've got to have more points on the board, obviously, than the other team. So my thing is, when it comes down to it, and they can obviously say the vice versa is this, you have a defense that can stop them with 2 minutes to go, but it comes down to the offense, late in the fourth quarter, Super Bowl on the line, they've got to drive down the field and make a play. As Harrison gets a completion out wide, not going to be enough for a first down on that third down, but Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs are a perfect example for me. They came behind in every single game this past playoffs. They were down 24-0 at one point to the Texans, down 14 to the Titans, came back and won, and then obviously down 10 points. 10 points in the fourth quarter of the Super Bowl, and let it come back and came back and won the game. So,
yeah, for me, it's pick your poison because I feel like some offenses, like my prime example is Patrick Mahomes and Russell Wilson. I know if I'm not head coach, my team goes down. I know my quarterback is going to – do we have a touchdown? Just overthrows the receivers out of bounds. But I know them two. My team go down. I trust them. They're gonna be veterans and move that ball down the field. But then look at teams like the Cowboys. Their secondary, like even before Dak got hurt, Dak can't play catch up all the time. At least need y'all to keep it in a manageable game. So I feel like it's pick your poison sometimes. But me being a defensive person, I would say I'd rather have a defense than an offense. If my offense could put up 20 plus points a game, I'm fine with that because I know my defense could go shut them out.
well, I guess they will go through each quarterback twice. McLaren will come back out on the field.
Let's see what he does. He had a first drive when he was out. Got the ball, moved the ball around a lot.
He'll hand it off.
They're like,
Jacob Paris again. McGlamry, like you said, they had a nice drive down the field his first time out with that first unit.
Almost had a touchdown. Receiver just couldn't come down with it. But as you said, quarterback Guru, he played pretty well.
He did.
Was smart with the ball. Didn't make no mistakes.
Really, really poised in the pocket and made some nice decisions. And only the one thing you even asked me on that drive that I pointed out was he missed a guy on a blitz, and you got to live with that. You don't turn it over on a blitz. Blitzes are tough. Offensive line's got to pick him up. You've got to get on the same page with him. But a nice drive by him. We'll see what he does here on second down. Looking to throw again.
He finds number 13.
Jordan Brown. That was the one that actually dropped the touchdown, but able to get upfield enough for a first down. So first down for McGlamry. As once again he's driving. Ball's just almost at midfield at the 46.
You think get a touchdown before we head out?
We'll see. We haven't seen an offensive touchdown today, have we?
Not at all.
Defense has really controlled these inter-squad scrimmages.
Another thing we could take away too. The special teams performance today was pretty nice as well. Let's see what he going. He's feeling comfortable trying to find something. Do we got something? Sales on his feet. Number 6 was able. Number 6.
Nick Andrews. Nice job by Andrews to get upfield.
Took the hit, stayed on his feet, and got some extra yards. Like you said, he was able to stay on his. He was able to gain some yards for his quarterback. Man, this quarterback really hasn't missed a beat yet.
He's looked well. Yeah. And there's a reason he was the first freshman to come out. He's showing like that. And one of the biggest things is, as quarterback coaches and offense coordinators want to see, if you miss a throw here and there, that's fine. But they want to see you command the huddle, be decisive, make the decisions, and just look like you're in control out there.
Oh. Was that 33? I thought 33 try to number 30 try to find something. Hey, number 30 could be a fullback. I'm trying.
He's a big boy.
Goal line. We just need to push it in there.
Rodney Scott.
That all we need. We got the 1 yard line. And you push it in there. We know we could get it. He definitely got to call his number. That's another position that's coming big in the NFL now. Fullbacks. That's going to become a big use now. I feel like their future is going to be nice. I feel like they're going to start coming in like little packages, like fullback screens and all that. They're going to be in a nice little package. Oh.
Pressure. They're not going to call him down. Nice play by McGlamry there, and I'm not sure. The ref's standing right at midfield. I might be calling him down, but PH is going to say, head coach Patrick Henry is going to say, maybe gain a few yards. We'll see where they mark him. Still going to be second down, or third down now. So they caught him down, third down. Third and about 7. What's your play call here?
What we got? We got the tight end. We got one receiver near us, and we got 2 on the other side. Tight end goes in motion. Might be a run ball. They might run a ball. Tight end, let's see what he goes for. Right, and there he goes. Second pick of the night. Number 14 get his first of the night. Yes, sir. I love to see it.
Yeah, McLaren there had his first guy underneath, trying to hit the dig behind that, and just led his guy way too much. And
his defense has been shut out all night. I don't know how the freshman team saw the upperclassmen like, okay, we gotta compete or we gotta be better than them. But this defense has definitely been in their bag. 2 turnovers tonight.
so we'll reset. We'll get the second quarterback out of these young guys. Case in Poitras, I believe. Poitras comes out with his second squad.
Let's see if the defense could get another turnover. Now the defense got a little confidence boost. Let's see, can they get one more?
Just a short gain on first down. Going to be second and about 8 for Poitras. Poitras going to take a snap, look right quickly out of his hand.
How do you feel about the tight end quarterback relationship? You like seeing how it developed now?
A young quarterback or a tight end is a young quarterback's best friend, you know. Normally right around, you know, they end up around midfield, short kind of stuff. You can get it to them quick, get it out of your hand. Big body, big target, and, you know, young quarterbacks just love to have a sure kind of handed guy, short stuff.
So what's the tight end you like if you was a quarterback now? If you was a quarterback playing in the league, what's the tight end you like to have?
I love me some George Kittle. George Kittle can play some ball. He's a do-it-all kind of guy. Can, you know, block, catch the ball, get downfield.
I dropped the ball. I'm going to take Kelsey.
I do like Travis Kelce also. Gaffigan out in the flat. Now with a hang on from Poitras.
Another tight end that's coming up, too, is Walker from the Raiders.
Delaney Walker?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, Darren Waller?
I said Walker Waller, yeah. He's starting to become a big old. My issue with him, he's a tight end, but he runs like a receiver. That's dangerous. Was it a flat?
Yeah, probably holding on the offense.
Yeah, they backing up a little bit. But definitely. I thought the Raiders, they another sleeper team as well with Josh Jacobs and that whole team coming together.
Poitras in this offense unit going to take a timeout. We'll take one, too. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Day of the Field after that quick timeout.
We got number 1 going to motion. Come on, defense. running back, gain a good amount of yards, able to keep fight defenders off and gain some nice yards.
Quick second down, about 2nd and 6 now for Poythress. Take snap, looking right. Fires over the middle. Ezekiel Nicholson with the catch. Gets up to about the 40, making some people miss.
Just firing people off. Is that number 1 first catch of the night?
Maybe he's had a few out in the flat. Nicholson just right down the seam. Nice job by Case and Poythress to find him. Honestly, down the seam is one of the toughest balls to throw, but nice job getting over the linebackers. Not too high to get to the safeties, and Ezekiel Nicholson makes the play, gets upfield.
Do we smell a touchdown? Is it a touchdown coming his way?
Maybe see an offensive touchdown for the first time here tonight.
Let's end on a good note, offense. Let's end on a good note. Let's see. Quarterback's getting ready. Low snap. Let's see what happens. Is he going to find something? He's running out. He's trying to throw. And he throws the ball away.
Nice job by Poythress just to try to make a play, get out of the pocket. Not able to get his feet completely set, but gets it out of his hands. Poythress takes a snap, hands it off.
22.
Jalen Bray gets the carry.
Nice little carry. There's been a lot of running backs getting switched in and out tonight. It's hard keeping up with the numbers, like. Who's in now? Ooh. Okay, now it's starting to get chilly now, and the wind's starting to kick in. Oh, man, yeah. At least we know we're in the fall now.
Yeah.
It's fall season.
Shout out to everybody on the field, braving it out. Our cameraman also, he's the one that has to stand in front of the window and not get the protection that us broadcasters do.
No jacket. I give you props, man, because that wouldn't have been me. Wouldn't have been me. All right, let's see what the quarterback got in storage. He's looking, and we get a sack from the defensive line.
There's a flag on the play. We'll see what it's for. Should be 3rd down the offense. Everybody trying to get on the same page.
We're going back. We're going backwards.
Probably a holding call. Be 4th down. We'll see what they do here. So 3rd and 15 now for Poythress in this offensive unit.
Can they get it right back?
Poythress looking to chuck it all the way downfield. Trying to hit his man down the seam and just put some air under it, and nobody could get to it. Be 4th down now. And that'll be it for that offensive unit. Probably should be our last series coming up here. Should be Saquon Harrison in at quarterback.
There's still people out there. Nobody go home on us yet. We still got a couple fans.
Oh, yeah, we got some fans out here.
Kind of quiet now. I thought, hope nobody fell asleep. I know it's chilly out there.
It's more than chilly. It is cold.
Yeah, I'm from Miami. It's cold. I am. Nah, Miami, 50 degrees cold does. We ain't coming outside. It's cold.
Third offensive unit coming out here in their second series. Saquon Harrison leads them out. Jacob Pierce is the back.
He been in a lot. Number 20, Peril. He been in a lot.
Maybe that's. Yeah, that is Pierce.
Yeah, he been in a lot. I feel like they got comfortable with him late in the scrimmage.
They'll hand it off to him on the power. That gets stuffed up by that defensive line.
That's second down.
So 2nd and 10 here now for Harrison.
Let's see if the offense can shake something, get a 1st and 10.
3 wide receivers to that top. What you think they're going to run?
We seen it all night. Unpredictable.
Just a little bubble screen out to Ezekiel Nicholson. Gets upfield.
Make a man miss. He's trying to bounce back inside. Can he do something with it?
Makes a few guys miss. Gets about 5 yards on the gain. Should be about 3rd and 5. A little more manageable.
Do we see the drive continuing? 3rd and 5. Nice little run up the middle.
We'll see. I wonder if they bring a blitz defensively or drop back, makes Harrison make a play.
Well, 3rd and 5. That's running. That's like runnable. So you bring in Scott. You bring in Scott again, a big runner back, hard to tackle. Look at I said. They bring it right in there. Number 30. Bring it right in there. Because it's going to take more than one man to tackle number 30, so he's going to get it. Oh, they passed on it. Wow.
Harrison looking left, tries to step in the pocket.
They make it 4th.
Gets sacked, and that'll be 4th down.
I didn't expect a pass on 3rd and 5.
Me neither. Be 4th down and first and 10, they'll just reset it.
Hold on, still 3rd down?
No, they just reset. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Saquon Harrison.
Okay. All righty. Quarterback get a whole new drop now.
Yeah.
All right.
Harrison comes out Rodney Scott with him in the backfield. Throwing out quick again.
That's number 1 again, Isaiah.
It's actually number 6, Nick Andrews.
Ooh, my bad.
He'll get up, get a 1st down. So not enough for the 1st down. Excuse me. It was 2nd and short for Harrison. Rodney Scott still in the backfield.
Run the ball on this one. You got to run the ball.
They're going to go to the air, throw it out wide, and complete. Gets up well enough for the 1st down. Gets around midfield.
Okay.
That's Jordan Brown, the freshman, number 13.
Okay. Offense got my attention now. They're chopping down the field, moving the ball. Quarterbacks hitting receivers. How are we going to finish off? This pretty much is a 2-minute drill. How you finish off?
Trips to the right of Harrison. Still.
Quarterback trying to find something. He got the pocket, throws it. Does he get it?
Broken up by the defender.
Almost a pick by the defender. The receiver had to really turn it to the DB on that play.
Now, should be 2nd and 10. Harrison dropping back again. Quick out and intercepted.
Oh. Yep.
Intercepted. Outside linebacker Eli Everhart hops out into the flat, reads Harrison's eyes, and
That's how the defense finished off the night. Defense came in going crazy and going crazy. This defense might be where it's at going into the spring.
And that will be it. So, want to say thank you for joining us here on the Averett Sports Network.
Have an amazing night, great weekend, and be safe.
And we'll be back tomorrow. Averett Volleyball has a game at 11. Men's soccer also has a game at 11. So, thank you. And as always, go Cougars.